have you been in a situation where you have to talk to a stranger? How difficult it is? We all know, right? How awkward it is to go and talk to a stranger. But believe me, it is a great opportunity. How? See, with talking to strangers, with knowing more people, we can have our expanded mindset. We can change our perspective and we can be a better human being by accepting their thoughts and perspective. Also, other than that, except having the inner quality, we also have the external benefit in terms of our growth. We can have tremendous career opportunity or business growth opportunity when we talk to the stranger, because you never know from where the opportunity can strike for you related to your growth. So these are the importance and benefits of talking to strangers. So never avoid the situation when you have an opportunity to talk to the strangers. Now let's talk about the do's and don'ts about the while starting the conversation with the strangers. So first I'm going to talk about three don'ts or three mistakes which generally we make while talking to strangers. The first mistake we make is we try to be very forceful and our conversation is very pushy when we start a conversation with a stranger. So we need to be careful that we have to show our conversation very genuine. All right. And with that, we can start our conversation so that the person is also understand that we are genuinely trying to talk to them. All right. So never be forceful, never be pushy while starting a conversation. The second one, don't ask any question which can interfere their personal life. Never ask any question which is too private to them. All right. So always have a conversation with the generic questions. Now, the third mistake we make is we talk a lot. We talk a lot to show that we are interested to talk to them. No, no, no. We don't have to talk. We have to talk less and we have to listen more so that they can understand that we are genuinely want to talk to them and we are interested to listen to them. All right. So these are the three mistakes or three don'ts we have to keep in mind while starting a conversation with the strangers. Now let's see the tip or the do's which we need to follow while starting a conversation with a stranger. The first tip is that we need to find out the common ground which we have with the stranger. For example, you can talk about the host, right? You can talk about the city. You can talk about the weather. You can also find out which hobby they have. If you have any shared hobby, you can talk about them. And believe me, traveling is most of them of it is most common hobby. So you can talk about the traveling and all, right? So now the second tip is you have to ask very open-ended question. It has to be generic, as I told you before, and it has to be open-ended question. The conversation should not be ended with yes or no. So always ask about maybe how about your hobby, how about your career, how about your business, whatever you want to talk, but talk in a limited boundaries. So it should not cross the limit of boundary, the generic questions, right? Now, the third point is be genuine and show a genuine interest in your conversation. It should not be too forceful, as I told you before, and your body language, your gestures and postures should show that you are genuinely interested in a communication. You should not be distracted through your mobile. When somebody is talking to you, you should not busy in scrolling your mobile. You should have a proper eye contact with the person. So these are the three tips you need to keep in mind and three don'ts or mistakes we need to keep in mind while starting a conversation with a stranger. I hope you find this video helpful for you and you will keep these points, do's and don'ts in your mind when you're starting a conversation with a stranger, because your first impression is going to be last forever. So I hope that you like this video. If you like this video, please share and subscribe my channel, because I'm going to give short tips with you and which is going to help you in your day-to-day conversation and communication. All the best to you and see you in next video.